listening to PetLifeRadio.com.
It's Oh Behave with Arden Moore, the show that teaches you how to have harmony in the household with your pets. Join Arden as she travels coast to coast to help millions better understand why cats and dogs do what they do. Get the latest scoop on famous faces, their perfectly pampered pets, and who's walking who in Rin Tin Tinseltown. From famous pet experts and best-selling authors to television and movie stars, you'll get the latest buzz from wagging tongues and tails. Garner great pet tips and have a doggone fur-flying fun time. So get ready for the pause and applause as we unleash your Oh Behave host, America's pet edutainer, Arden Moore.
Welcome to the Oh Behave show on Pet Life Radio. I'm your host, Arden Moore. Happy holidays! Hey, this special episode is all about great gifts and the gift of giving. And here to share the role of Santa Paws is my dear friend, Dana Humphrey. She is a pet product marketing and PR guru and owner of Whitegate PR in New York City. Welcome to the show, Dana.
Paws up, Arden.
All right. Hey, for some of you mischievous dogs and cats, I know that they've heard plenty of no, no, no this year. Well, with this show, we're going to turn those into ho, ho, ho's and put that wag back in the happy tail and the rev that purr machine. Hey, we're going to be giving away some great holiday gifts, so I want all of you two-leggers to pay special attention. We're going to unleash this second annual Santa Paws episode of Oh Behave right after this commercial break. So, sit and stay. We'll be right back.
Time for a pause. 4 furry ones, actually. Sit and stay. Oh Behave will be right back.
It's DesignerPetSweaters.com. Hand-knitted designer sweaters for your precious pup or cool cat. Beautiful couture patterns for your pets, including custom-knitted formal wear, casual wear, yachting, and even sports-themed. Many designer pet sweaters include feathered tammy hats, top hats, and a lot of sparkle. Each sweater includes leg loops, front paw sleeves, and leash opening. Visit DesignerPetSweaters.com to order your 4-legged fashions today. Your pets will stay warm for the winter and be runway ready. Large or small, we fit them all. DesignerPetSweaters.com.
Let's talk pets on PetLifeRadio.com. Oh Behave is back with more tail-wagging ways to achieve harmony in the household with your pets. Now, back to your fetching host, America's pet edutainer, Arden Moore.
Welcome back to the Oh Behave show on Pet Life Radio. I'm your host, Arden Moore. Happily, I am joined by the one and only Dana Humphrey, president of Whitegate Public Relations in New York City. Dana rules when it comes to pet product marketing. She makes the competition drool with envy, and she knows how to sniff out a great holiday gift for dogs and cats. Thanks for joining me, Dana.
Oh, well, thanks for the warm welcome.
Oh,
Happy
you're
to
welcome.
Be here.
All right, so let's get started because we got oodles of tips to share, we got some gifts to showcase, and great pets causes to spotlight. Now, all you listeners, don't worry about having to write down all these names and websites. And all you dogs and cats, I know you can't do it. You don't have that thing called the opposable thumb. Don't worry about it. Because when this show airs on Pet Life Radio, we will provide all the products and their websites to make your shopping as easy as getting your dog to accept a meaty treat. So we're going to get going. Now, to get you into the jolly holly spirit, I urge all of you to dash over after this show to YouTube. Now, search for the words, How to Wrap a Cat for Christmas. It is a hoot of a video. And don't worry, all you feline fans, this cat happily participated in this video extravaganza. It's 2 minutes of pure fun that will definitely get you in a happy holiday mood.
Thanks for sharing that video, Arden. It is pretty hilarious. Don't you try that at home unless you have a very cool and tolerant cat. You don't want to turn the holidays into the yowlidays for your pets.
You're a good point, Dana. You know, with the holiday season approaching, one of the best gifts you can give your dog or cat is keeping the festivities fun and safe. Cats and dogs are curious by nature, and you combine that with holiday temptations like turkey bones and tinsel and scented candles, and you've got a recipe for disaster. So we want to start this holiday show off by unleashing some practical tips to keep the holidays safe for your pets. Let me start with
good,
this.
Arden.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, we like candles. They're great. They add the ambiance. But my recommendation, especially if you've got kind of a energetic dog or cat in the household, opt for battery-operated candles instead of lit candles, because those lit candles can cause burns to cats or dogs. Another important thing, please, 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 replace that tinsel on the Christmas tree with something a little bit safer, non-toxic baby's breath, to avoid accidental choking by your dogs or cats. I mean, the shining, shimmering tinsel is just pure temptation to a curious cat. Dana, do you have a couple to share?
I sure do. And I like that baby's breath tip, by the way. It's probably much more natural looking and beautiful on your tree.
Oh, yes. It makes me look like I'm styling, like I'm the Martha Stewart of pet home decor, which all my friends would know that's sure not the case. But, yeah, thank you.
Well, another important tip is to make sure that you have a pet first aid kit at home within reach, and make sure you enroll in a pet first aid class at some point. It can be taught by a local chapter of the American Red Cross or other organizations. And you can include a Trimline veterinary recovery collar in the kit. This is a soft blue flexible collar, and it comes in 5 sizes to offer a stress-free way to keep your pet from reaching its sutures or when it's injured, and can really help your pets heal quickly. It's a must-have item for any responsible pet owner, and you should have one on hand year-round. And you can learn more at trimlineinc.com.
Hey, Dana, I got to tell you, my dog Chipper has had to use the Trimline collar when she had to have a delicate surgery removing a nasty tumor in the butt end. I can't say it any other subtly, but it really made the difference, and she was able to sleep and eat and play because it's soft. It didn't bang into all the furniture. So I can give a firsthand testament, and so can Chipper, that the Trimline is just, it restores a pet's dignity and keeps the healing going.
Excellent. Well, especially if you have a last-minute hot spot or something simple around the house that you don't want to rush off to the vet during the middle of the holiday festivities.
Good point. What else you got?
Another good tip is to anchor your Christmas tree to the wall or ceiling with fishing line to keep it from getting toppled over by an energetic cat or dog. And using ornaments that are not breakable so that your pet's paws don't get cut.
My brother every year likes to get me this very fragile, beautiful ornament. The White House issues an edition every year. My brother lives in D.C. I'm giving a shout out to Kevin. And know what I do? I actually put it in my little glass cabinet for display because I know Chipper, Cleo, Murphy, or Zeke might want to someday run for president and, get the paws on this ornament, and there goes the election. So if you do have something that's a family heirloom or something really amazing, an ornament you want to show off, I don't know, I think you should put it in a glass case or in a nice thing to be put on display.
Yeah, keep it in a safe place, away from those paws. Another last-minute tip is to discourage chewing by spraying holiday lights and electric cords with bitter apple or another taste that they don't like, as it's not appealing to dogs or cats, and then they won't get into trouble by biting on that electric wire.
Yeah, and all of a sudden they look like they got... You don't want to do that. No.
We don't want that.
Yeah, you've got some great ideas, Dana. I've got a couple more. I'm reaching down into my little stocking, and whoop, what do I find? Okay. For all these holidays, we're not just talking Christmas. We're talking Hanukkah and Kwanzaa and whatever you want to celebrate. Substitute these holiday plants like poinsettias, holly, and mistletoe with the silk versions to avoid your pets from nibbling and ingesting these toxic plants. Nobody wants to spend the holidays at the pet vet emergency clinic.
That's a great idea, Arden.
And then you can have them all year long. You don't have to keep buying them every season, right? It's
or
the reason for the season.
Pack them away till next year.
Yeah, you save a little money. Also, dogs and cats, I don't know what they do, but they ramp up their begging eyes power during the holidays. Please resist. Do not give them turkey bones or gravy or other rich food, because these foods can lead to some choking, tummy upsets, and even pancreatitis. So play it smart. put something healthy in their bowl. Don't cave into their begging eyes because it could make it for, like you say, a yowliday, not a holiday. And finally, you know what? We're going to have guests coming. You may want to host a holiday party. And, some dogs and cats aren't really into the holiday scene. So let them be ushered into a room in your house that has all the cool pet amenities. Have some healthy treats, fresh water, comfortable bedding, maybe a keep busy toy, turn on a radio or TV to offset the party sounds, and let them just be able to enjoy their time while you act like a holiday fool with your guest.
Well, that sounds really good. I think those are some great tips, Arden.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm getting this need. I feel the need to sing. Care to join me in this holiday jingle, Dana?
Oh, sure.
1, 2, 3. You better watch out.
You better not shout.
You better not cry.
I'm telling you why.
Santa Paws
guide is coming to town.
So, all of you better sit and stay. I promise we won't sing anymore. We want you to come back because we got some gifts and some giveaways and some really great people and pets to spotlight right after we take this commercial break.
Time for a walk on the red carpet, of course. Oh Behave will be back in a flash right after these messages.
At Petco, we really love pets. There isn't anything we won't do to make sure they're getting the best products and the best care. So when you ask us a question like,
so how do you feel about cat condos?
We can say from experience,
Feels like home. For her.
Enter the code BEHAVE10. Behave, the number 10, and get 10% off any order. No minimum at petco.com. If you ask the question, what do I want? What do I need? I'll take affection. I really should mention I need time. I need love. I crave attention. This is new waiting by the door. With shaking tails and happy hearts. And running circles round the floor. That's always when the party starts for me. They are my friends. They are my children. They are the furry brothers and kids. They are my family. They understand me. That's how I love my pets.
I Love My Pets, the new single by Mark Winter, available in iTunes.
Let's talk pets
Let's talk pets.
on Pet Life Radio.
Pet Life Radio.
PetLifeRadio.com.
Hi, this is Betty White, and I'm inviting you to tune in to the O Behave Show with Arden Moore on Pet Life Radio.
We're back from the lot. Just checked the paper and we had a record showing at the box. The letterbox, that is. Now back to Oh Behave. Here's Arden.
Welcome back to the O Behave Show on Pet Life Radio. I'm your host, Arden Moore. I am delighted to have as my special Santa Paws co-host, the one and only Dana Humphrey. She's a top dog in the world of pet product marketing and president of Whitegate PR. Now, this marks our second annual teaming up of the special Santa Paws show on Oh Behave. Who knows, Dana? Maybe next year they'll be begging us to do the Macy Parade. Move over Regis Philbin.
Yeah, and move over Kelly.
Yeah. Whoever the celeb of the day is.
I'm game.
All right, cool. Now, we're ready to begin the second part two of the show, gifts. Dana, let's start with some Yule cool stocking stuffer ideas. What's up? I think first up, what do you got?
First up, we have the One Running Dog Bike Tow Leash, which is great for the active pet and parent. Mm-hmm. I've heard you've had some testings going on in your neighborhood, Arden.
Oh, yeah.
What's the word on the street over there?
The word on Todd Street in Oceanside, California is a 5 paws up for the One Running Dog Bike Tow Leash because, in fact, I have a great guy, a neighbor named Rob, and he has a wonderful dog named Stella. Rob is an engineer, and he's always into surfing, running. He's in top shape. And I asked him if he would test out the One Running Dog bike tow leash, and he did. And so it's kind of cool to have an engineer give reports. He loved it. He took Stella up and down the streets, up hills. You know, he said he really likes it because it's very easy to put on his bike. You can do it in under a minute. You don't need any tools. And it's safe for the dogs because it just perfectly measured out with their leash so they're not getting tangled or tripping you up or anything. It keeps, also there's kind of a bonus because the dog gets reinforced to be in the heel position when you're on the bike. So that's great when you're walking with your dog so they're not running around in front of you. And it's very stable. I don't know. It's a very clever, smart, put together device. And you both get a great workout. In fact, you can just go and learn more by going to biketowleash.com. And I got to tell you, I'm all for getting out and having good, positive exercise with your dog. And, you know, if they're keeping in shape, then they're not turning into chubby chow hounds, you know, especially during the holidays. So I really like this gift idea.
Well, that sounds like a great gift for the active person that you know, the active family member. And could also help someone with their New Year's resolutions if they're
that's
dedicated
true.
to go bike riding next year. Maybe this could be a great incentive. You know, bring the dog along with this nice bike tow leash.
Yeah. Skip all those boxes of chocolate and get your butt on the bike, right?
Absolutely. Well, there's another leash out there that we like when you're not on the bike, the Bungee Puppy Dog Leash. And this can come in handy when you're hiking around and when you're not on the wheels.
Yeah,
I heard you went on a nice hike with your pups over there.
Oh, yeah.
How did the Bungee Puppy Leash turn out?
Well, we tested the Bungee Puppy leashes on Chipper and Cleo. As all you know, Chipper is about 60 pounds and Cleo is a 12-pound mystery mutt. We love going out and getting exercise with this class called Leash Your Fitness. Well, the whole gang of Leash Your Fitness, okay, shout out to founder Dawn Celapino. I know you're listening to my show right now. You're probably in the kitchen because that's when you said you usually listen to the show. Anyway, we recently took a 6-mile hike in San Diego, and I wanted to test out the Bungee Puppy leashes. And I kind of like them because they come in the sizes to fit different dogs. So Cleo was in the one for dogs up to 25 pounds. And Chipper did the one that was for dogs up to 65 pounds. Now, one of the things that I really like about these leashes is that the handle has it's cushiony and it acts like a shock absorber, which is really nice because nobody likes to hold really narrow or harsh leash handles. It also had a spot that you could attach your house key. So you don't have to carry all your keys. So if you're taking your dog for a walk, you can just put your house key on it. And it's got kind of like a bungee action, so the dog gets to go a little bit, but they're not like those zip line kind of leashes where they go and you no longer see them when they turn the corner. So there's a little give with the bungee, and they look nice, they're durable, I think they're pretty chew resistant. So we took this wonderful hike through the mountains, and we came to a waterfall, and I'm walking with 2 dogs with a gang of folks from Leash Your Fitness, and we had a great time. So I give it paws up, and, you know, the Bungee Puppy, you can go to bungeepuppy.com, and it's kind of fun spelling. It's BUNGEEPUPPEE.com.
Sounds like it puts a little spring in your step.
Spring in all of our steps. Let's see, that'd be 10 steps. Chipper, Cleo, and me. Yeah, we liked it. So, Dana, what's next in our bag of holiday gift ideas?
Well, I like the anti-lick strip Prevent from Nurtured Pet.
Okay.
It's constructed with all natural active ingredients, including cayenne pepper, lemon powder, clove oil, and oregano, all natural ingredients, and it deters unwanted behavior and can promote with the healing process if your pet has an owie. Okay. It can prevent from obsessive licking, biting, and chewing. And you just peel it, you stick it, and it's a medical-grade adhesive, and it allows for easy application. And you can get these at nurturedpets.com, and they come in different sizes, and the directions are super easy. So you can really deter your dog from going after a spot that they want to lick, bite, and chew. Oh,
that's a great idea. You know, this sounds like an ideal stocking stuffer. It's nice to pamper our pets, but I also think that this is a great practical gift that should be in every household. So what's next, Dana?
Great for the practical pet parent. Well, next up we have Tropiclean, and this way you can give the gift of health. It's a clear gel that you put on your dog's treats, and they lick their lips, and it coats their teeth and gums and helps remove surface plaque and tartar. And I know that I like it because it helps avoid holiday halitosis.
Ooh, yes.
And you can be the hostess with the mostest and keep your dog's breath smelling fresh with this really easy to apply gel. And Arden, I think you like it because of the ease of putting it on. No toothbrush allowed.
Oh, yeah. Right. I mean, Chipper is called Licky Lou. She loves to unleash kisses to everybody. And with the Tropiclean, it's nice because when she goes to plant one on somebody's cheek, we don't have everybody turning their head going, ew! So it's nice because you're not fiddling with a toothbrush. You can just squirt it in your dog's mouth, and it works pretty well. And I got to tell you, Chipper and Cleo, they have really good teeth now. You just put it on once a day, and the pets will just start licking, and it's kind of funky, but it works because this licking mixes with the saliva, and it ends up coating the Tropiclean all over their teeth and gums, and it's just ideal. And, you know, it's very important. Just like we go to the dentist and we floss, our dog's teeth are very important to be kept clean because, you know, there's a lot of problems that can happen if we don't pay attention to what's in their mouth. So I think this is great. How do we, I think I'm looking for the Tropiclean website. I think, tropiclean.net. Well, that makes it easy.
Well, that's a great way to keep your pet smelling their best, especially during the holidays.
Yeah, I like that. Now, we got to give some ideas for some good training and get the dogs to be well-mannered. And one of the ideas that we have on our Santa Paws list this year is called Clicks Multi-Clicker, and Clicks is C-L-I-X. There's a lot of us that are into positive reinforcement training, and one of the good tools you can use is called a clicker. It's that little handheld device that goes, and what it does is it's designed to mark a behavior, a desired behavior. And so I like the multi-clicker because it's kind of like a new generation of clickers. I mean, talking about a new generation. Yeah. Okay, I did it again. I sang shut. My producer's going to probably edit that out, but that's okay. Hey, it's the holidays. We're supposed to get a little jolly, right, Dana?
Absolutely.
So this multi-clicker, what I like about it, it comes with a free training guide. It has a little volume and tone control on it, which is awesome. And it's little. It's got a little wrist strap so you can hang it on your wrist so you don't lose it. And I don't know, you get your dog to do some cool things. Like I'm working with Cleo right now. Little dogs, when they get really happy, they sneeze. So I'm trying to mark that sneeze by clicking so that you click when she sneezes and you say sneeze and you give a treat. So Cleo's starting to get the idea that, when I hear the word sneeze in that click, I sneeze, I get a treat. So, I could give some more stupid pet tricks when I'm out and about. Right, Dana?
Nice. Sneeze on command. I like it.
Yeah, so you can go to the companyofanimals.co.uk and you can get your paws on the Clicks Multi-Clicker. Okay, moving along. There's another nifty toy for dogs. It's called the Dog Pyramid. It is designed by a gal by the name of Nina Otteson. And, our dogs need to be mentally and physically stimulated. And this treat ball has got a really unique design. It's got about a dime size hole, and near the top, it's shaped like a gourd, I guess it might be. It's hard plastic, so it's very durable. You can use it inside or out. One size fits all. And it's purposely weighted at the bottom to stand up. It keeps dogs active for hours, and this is great. And it's very important to bring out that hunter in your dog and have them once in a while hunt for their treats or for their meal. So you just don't want to have a four-legged Santa belly on your dog. Here's what you can do. You can put some kibble in there, and they can work for their dinner. And, I think, hey, Dana, I think there's an idea. I think we have a great gift idea where we could put inside this dog pyramid. And before we say it, again, this is from the people of the Company of Animals. Just go to companyofanimals.co.uk and you will learn more about the dog pyramid, but it's really, really a great idea to include in your Christmas or holiday gift guide. So what is something that they could put in that pyramid?
The dog pyramid sounds like a lot of fun, and I think you're reading my mind here. You could put the Stella and Chewy's Carnivore Kisses in this treat dispenser, and it doles out these 100% chicken treats during trick training time, whether you're training your dog to sneeze or do other tricks. And the Stella and Chewy's Carnivore Kisses are freeze-dried chicken breasts, so there's no hormones or artificial ingredients, just USDA chicken breasts.
I'm drooling.
I know, it sounds good. And they're great because they can be broken into smaller pieces. You can put them in a treat pouch, you can put them in your pocket, and they don't get all ooey and gooey. And these treats are named in honor of Marie Moody's two dogs, Stella and Chewy, and are certified as pathogen safe by the Food and Drug Administration. And they come in a couple of flavors. There's the Carnivore Crunch in duck, chicken, and beef, and the Carnivore Kisses in beef, bison, chicken, duck, and turkey liver. And you can find out more about that at www.stellaandchewies.com. But these treats really work well with a treat dispensing toy such as a dog pyramid. You can just pop them in there, leave your dog at home. You're going to be running some errands for a couple of hours. Keep them occupied, keep them active while you're out and about.
That sounds great. Now, I think this is one of our giveaways, right?
Oh, it sure is.
Okay, how do people get to win one of the Stella and Chewy's Carnival Kisses?
So just email Arden. That's Arden at fourleggedlife.com. FOURLEGGEDLIFE.com. Email Arden the code word Stella, that's STELLA, to win a jar of Stella and Chewy's Carnivore Kisses.
Awesome. I know Chipper and Claire are looking at me and I'm saying, nope, sorry, you're ineligible. You're part of the Obehave family. Don't worry, I'll get you guys it. Yeah, I'll buy you some. Don't worry, guys. It's okay. You know, there's another good treat that's out there. It's called Old Mother Hubbard treats. They actually make a whole array of treats that are very healthy for your dog. The one we'd like to feature in this episode is called Soft and Chewy Bits, and it's spelled B-I-T-Z. Now, I'm not much of a liver fan, but dogs sure are. These are liver treats. It's actually chicken liver, and they're very good. They're semi-moist, and you can even break them apart into smaller pieces. So if you've got that new pup in your house and you want to get your dog off on the right paw, this is a great training treat. And whether you're getting a new pup at holiday season or not, it's important to use healthy treats during training. And during the rest of the year, the Old Mother Hubbard treats, the Soft and Chewy Bits, they're just make a dog add a little bit of a pep to their step during the day when they know you're bringing out the treats. I think you can use them for other things, right, Dana?
Yeah, I think it's fun to add some activities or games into the mix, especially around the holidays. You can always have a scavenger hunt for your pet and use some Mother Hubbard bites and Stella and Chewy's and sprinkle them around your house and let your pet find them. Don't use too many, though. You don't want to get them too full before dinner time.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And you can learn more about the Soft and Chewy Bits from Old Mother Hubbard by going to oldmotherhubbard.com. Boy, I love it when they make it easy for us, don't you, Dana?
Sure do.
Now, here's a gift idea that is Rudolph approved. It's called the Buckaroos. Buckaroos, B-U-C-K-A-R-O-O-Z. It is antler treats. One ingredient only, deer antler. Now, for all you folks that know a little bit about deer or don't, it's a rich source of calcium and minerals. It's a marrow-filled bone. It's an awesome, great natural chew. And now we got to make sure, everybody, no Bambis or Rudolphs were harmed in the making of this treat. These are antlers that have been naturally shed by deer. So we're talking about delicious recycling, right, Dana?
Sure, we sure are. I love that. And I really like the Buckaroos because they're naturally white. They're not bleached. They're the real deal, and they don't stain your carpet. So that's a win-win right there.
Right. And, during the holidays, sometimes our dogs can get a little anxious. There's a change in the routine. And so I like to be able to give my dog something to chew on because, believe it or not, when dogs chew, that's kind of a natural way for them to help calm. So, they don't need to be chilling out with spiked holiday eggnog or a glass of wine. We're not recommending that. Let them chill out by chewing one of these buckaroos, this natural shed antler, and they'll actually get some surface plaque and tartar off their teeth. They'll keep busy, and they'll be able to relax during the holidays. Now,
awesome.
They come in different sizes, so that's cool. So if you have a little dog or a giant dog, so we like that. They last a long, long time, and you can learn more by going to www.freerangedogchews.com. What's up next,
Sounds
Dana?
Good. Well, we've heard a lot about some great ideas for the dogs in our life, but what about our feline friends? We can't overlook those guys.
Yeah.
So here are a couple of gift ideas for that cool cat in your house. First, a real page-turner by Rosie Sorensen. This book called They Had Me at Meow is a wonderful book by Rosie Sorensen, a psychotherapist. And she chronicles her 13 years with smart and funny homeless cats of Buster Hollow in Northern California, my old stomping grounds. And this book has won an award from the CWA, the Cat Writers Association, just last year. And it not only has some meaty information, but it also chronicles the cats and shares stories, tips, and photos. That's a great book to get your paws on.
Yeah, we're happy to give away a copy of this book to the very first listener who answers this trivia question. It turns out that this book has garnered a lot of paws-up quotes from very famous people. One of them is actor Ed Asner. Now, Ed Asner, you're saying, who's he? Oh, yeah! He played that grumpy boss on the Mary Tyler Moore Show years ago. He is also the voice on that hit Disney Pixar movie called Up. Remember the guy in the balloon with the little Cub Scout guy? Okay, listeners, you want to win this book? Name the balloon character salesman played by Ed Asner in the movie Up, and you will win a copy of They Had Me at Meow by Rosie Sorensen. Just email Arden at 4-Legged Life with the name of that character, and you win.
Sounds great. Well, we have another dandy gift to give away to cats who have been nice, not naughty this year. A basket of catnip-filled toys from Ducky World.
Oh, I love the name of that company, Ducky World. Okay. I know a lot about Ducky World. They're organic, certified catnip stuffed toys that put the yowl in a cool Yule, Dana. And my cat Zeke, oh my gosh, she loves these Ducky World toys. In fact, her video of her going crazy is posted on Ducky World's homepage, duckyworld.com.
Well, that's awesome. And Ducky World is giving away a holiday basket to the first listener who emails Arden with the code word catnip. So get it quick while you can. Just email Arden at 4leggedlife.com.
That sounds great. Now, we need to finish the show, what we always do, and it's nice to get gifts. It's nice to have a full belly, but it's also the time, the holiday season, to be giving back and pause for a good cause. So we've got the pet stockings full. We need to give back during the holidays, and we'd like to be able to put a spotlight on a few groups that we think are doing a great job. The first up is called the Atlanta Animal Rescue Friends, and you just, need to go to aarfatlanta.com, and it's a great group in the Atlanta area that does a lot of wonderful things for dogs, cats, bunnies, anything you want to know about. And they're always having a lot of different events coming up. I just like them. They have a nice e-newsletter. They talk about their adoptions. So I want everybody to dash over to aarfatlanta.org and learn a little bit more about the Atlanta Animal Rescue Friends. It's a great group. Who do you got, Dana?
That's great, Arden. Some of these smaller shelters are doing such great things out there. I really like the New York City Mayor's Alliance. It's an organization that represents 172 shelters, dog and cat, in New York City in the tri-state area. So they don't just work with one group. They help everybody. They help dogs. Nice. They help cats. They have adoption events all the time where they bring everyone together. They just are doing good things out there. They have a Adopt-A-Palooza coming up. It's called Whiskers in Wonderland. It's their cat adoption event. And they really get the whole community to come out and see what cats are available. So I really like them. You can learn more at NewYorkCityMayorsAlliance.org. That's NYCMayorsalliance.org. IANCE.org. And if you're in the New York area, check it out.
Right.
Come to one of their events coming up.
You'll let everybody stay at your apartment, right? No problem, right?
No problem.
All right. Now, another group I think is great is Alley Cat Rescue, and they have a great website. It's called saveacat.org. I really like this group. They've been around for a while, and what is great about them is they're dedicated to the health, well-being, and welfare of all cats. We're talking domestic, stray, abandoned, and feral. They do a lot of great events. They promote having your cat neutered or spayed before being adopted. They give nifty, practical tips on how to be able to properly trap a feral cat, be able to bring it into the veterinary clinic to be spayed or neutered, and be able to return to the cat's colony safely. They work with wildlife groups, rabies control. It's a great, great group, and I really urge everybody to go over to saveacat.org and learn more about the Alley Cat Rescue Group. It's quite a wonderful group. Who's our last special group we want to do a shout out to, Dana?
That sounds really good. I want to check out Save a Cat and see who we have out there. There's some other groups that are doing some really good things for cancer. One of them is the Morris Animal Foundation. They have the Healthy Happy Cat campaign as well as the Canine Cancer Crusade. And these are both really good campaigns going on to help research for canine cancer as well as feline cancer. And you can learn more about that at morrisanimalfoundation.org. That's MORRISANIMAL foundation.org. And they offer a lot of ways to spread some holiday cheer and benefit animals all across the country. And
and you know what?
Out there.
You know who their spokesperson is, who has been involved with them for over 30 years? She's been on our show. The one, the only Betty White.
Oh,
nice.
Absolutely.
Huh? Yeah, she's been behind this group long before that famous Snicker commercial during the Super Bowl that launched her career again. So I really like the folks at the Morris Animal Foundation. They really do a lot of good for a lot of pets. And not just dogs and cats, but they also do it for all animals across the board. Mm-hmm. Now, we're going to finish this show, as we try to do each year, by doing also a special shout-out for some animals who are doing good for other animals. So we have 3 special companion animals we want to say thanks to and hope that their work is going to benefit others all over the globe. First up, Henry. He's a 3-legged cat from La Jolla, California, and he has been named Cat of the Year by the ASPCA. He is, I guess, his pet parent, Kathy Conheim, has written several books, What's the Matter with Henry? This cat is telling the world to play with the paw you're dealt with. It talks about how you can turn obstacles into opportunities, and he has raised thousands of dollars in helping people of all ages all over the place be able to bring out their best, play their best paw, if you will. So you can learn more by going to henrysworld.org and find out.
Go Henry.
Oh, he is awesome. He's a great cat. henrysworld.org. Who else do we got?
Well, there's Doc Barker, the canine ambassador. He's the ambassador for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. You can check out wish.org and search for Doc Barker, and you can learn a little bit more about what he's doing for people and pets out there.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I met Doc Barker and his pet parent, Sherry Buckbinder, and I have a silly video on YouTube about him picking up a quarter. He's a service dog.
Fun.
It's hilarious. I was having a little fun with heads or tails, but you'll have to check out the video. But the last one we want to do our pause up to is a golden retriever by the name of Ricochet. Ricochet is known as a service dog, SURF-ICE, because this dog was trained to be a service dog, but guess what? Couldn't be broken from wanting to chase those birds. Instead, this dog gets on a surfboard and raises awareness for causes all over the place, including disabled kids. And so I want to do a shout out to Ricochet. You can learn more by going to surfdogricochet.com, which is SURFDOGRICOCHET. Surf Dog Ricochet. And she's the girl that's helped my little dog, Cleo, be able to learn to surf, Dana.
Wow. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So Ricochet's multi-talented.
Oh, absolutely. Really great dog. Really brings out the best in everybody. So we do a shout out to Henry the cat, Doc, Barker, and Ricochet. And we want all of us here at the Old Behave Show on Pet Life Radio. It's time for this holiday season. Let's do something nice for our pets. They give us so much each and every day. Right, Dana?
Absolutely. So we want to give back to them, and we hope that these pets and some of these organizations can inspire you to do some good for people and pets in your community, and help your pet to be a good pet as well.
Well, that's it for the second annual Santa Paws, brought to you by Arden Moore and Dana Humphrey on Pet Life Radio. I want at this time to let you know, now remember, you don't have to worry about having to have written down all these names and websites. When this show airs on PetLifeRadio.com, we're going to provide all the products, names, and their websites to make your shopping as easy breezy. And listen carefully because, we're going to be giving away 3 gifts, and we've given away the code names on them. You just need to send them the code names to arden@fourleggedlife.com. It is great to give gifts. It's even greater to give. And we wrap up this special Santa Paws episode of Oh Behave by telling you it's, one of the best gifts you have is just a tail wag or fur away. It's your dog or your cat, or maybe your bunny or whatever critter. So that's it for the show today. I want to give again a big paws up to Dana Humphrey for co-hosting. Thanks, Dana.
No problem. Thanks, Arden.
And my very tolerant producer, Mark Winter. He makes this show happen each and every week. So until next time, this is your flea-free host, Arden Moore, delivering just 2 words to all you 2, 3, and 4-leggers out there. You want to help me, Dana?
Okay. Oh, behave!
Coast to coast and around the world, it's Oh Behave with Arden Moore. Find out why cats and dogs do the things they do and get the latest buzz from wagging tongues and tails in Rin Tin Tinseltown. From famous pet experts and best-selling authors to television and movie stars, you'll get great tail-wagging pet tips and have a fur-flying fun time. Oh Behave with America's pet edutainer, Arden Moore. Every week on demand. This is the place for a special paparazzi treat. Only on PetLifeRadio.com.